if you look at lines, starting at line like 30, you see him walking into the room and he notices the glove, right? And it doesn't tell you whose glove it is, but you can clearly tell that it's dear to him, right? What does this show you about Mr. Frank? What do we know from the beginning of the story about his family? Who survived? He survived, right? Just him. Everybody else, everyone was sent to a concentration.
Did he have
That was
daughters?
the only one who survived.
Oh,
Yeah.
and the glove was like a female, right? Yeah, and it was like,
It doesn't reveal whose glove it is. But it's clearly showing what? That he loves his family. And that he misses them. Alright, we'll come back to this at the end if we can. I want to fill in the gap that you have in understanding a little bit. Alright, so somebody asked me a good question. Why are we talking about the Netherlands whenever the Netherlands is not Germany, right? So everybody look up here at the board. At this point, Germany pretty much had conquered Europe. They didn't have Great Britain, they didn't have this island over here. They didn't have Spain, they didn't have Switzerland. They remained neutral, Sweden remained neutral, but many of the nations that remained neutral were conquered. So what you're left with is a lot of German-controlled territory. And they pushed as far as they could into Russia, and this ended up really costing them wars pushing into Russia. But at this point, this is where
Because they started losing and it turned.
this is where Anne is, right? Right here in the Netherlands, which is right next to Greater Germany. All right. So I think the Netherlands wanted to remain neutral. That's why they went there in the first place, right? Anne's family, do you remember that from the beginning? They wanted to leave Germany so that they could stay safe. So they went to a neutral country, the Netherlands. But were the Netherlands able to remain neutral in this war? No, they weren't. They were conquered because they were right next to Germany. So what have they pushed in here? It was German-controlled and occupied territory. So it was not a safe space for the Jewish people. All right, so that is why. All right, so filling in that understanding a little bit. I want you guys to consider a question. I want you to turn and talk with your partner. Why do some people feel like they are better than others? All right, why do some people feel like they are better than other people? All right, so turn and talk to someone next to you.
Their parents give them
Now, you could think that you're more. Gavin, lift up your head. All right. You could think that you're morally better than someone else, right? Like, oh, that person's a murderer. I'm better than them. Right? Is that a reason why you could think you're better than someone else? Would everyone agree? Can you think that you're better than someone else on moral ground? Yeah. All right. A lot of people do that. All right. I have 0 demerits. That person has 40 demerits. I'm better than them. I don't know. I don't know how many demerits a different takes. So. But is it 30? All right. So 31. So you have 30 demerits. I have 0. I'm better than you. You might think that, right? All right. Is that the way that you should think? Probably not. Definitely not. But could you think that way? Sure. All right. What about what's another reason why you could think that you are better than someone else? Cynthia? Because you have more money. All right. So you have more than someone else. Yeah. All right. So this is what Marxist theory says: is those who have control those who have not, and that they have more power, and therefore think that they're better than other people. Who can understand that? Do you guys think that that's the case with some people? Do you think that you know someone who thinks that they're better than you because they have more? Yeah. All right. Okay. Now, throughout history, there have been a lot of different instances of people thinking that they are better than other people. What do you think is the reason that the Nazi regime felt like they were better than some other people? What was that based on?
Hatred.
Hitler, sure, but what specifically?
Religion.
Okay, religion, to some extent, but not so much religion. What do you guys think? Yeah.
Is it because they just needed someone to blame?
Okay, but what was their rationale for like? Hold on.
He's dead.
We will.
Was it power?
That's terrible.
Power, to some extent. Why do people think that they're better than other people? Why did the Germans, or really the Third Reich,
Really was no.
this government, think that they were better than other people?
Because they had more power.
They had more power? Okay, they did seize power. We need to lift your head up. Okay, it was because of race. They thought that they were racially superior. They fought white people. They fought all kinds of people, for sure. But he specifically believed that the German people were a chosen race, a people that were more special than anyone else in the world. And if you were not German blood, then you did not belong in Germany.
Also think that people with like blonde hair and blue eyes were like.
Yeah, but really he was ground in Germany. All right, so and you'll see this mentioned as the Reich, the Volk, and Germany. All right, so you're going to look at a speech that Hitler gave, and you're going to see how much he really put stock in. He was half Jewish, yeah.
Yeah, someone told me that one time. So for all you laughing at me.
But he definitely considered himself fully German. So he put stock in
Even though he was
only being German and what it meant to be a German person. So whenever he ran with a nationalist agenda saying, I'm all about Germany, I want to make the German people amazing, and I want this nation to thrive, and we're going to set in place a Germany that thrives for thousands of years. Right? And he gave rallying speeches, and you are going to see one of those speeches today. Okay?
Oddly enough, Hitler isn't even German. He was Austrian.
Right. Which was part of Germany, which had to do with. All right. All right. Stop talking. Watch. All right. I want you to look at the racial superiority that exists in Hitler's speeches.
Ich richte diesen Appell an alle unsere Volksgenossen, die an unserem Staat und an unser Reich glauben. Willst du allein stehen, was wärst du denn auf dieser Welt? Und dein Gehalt, dein Lohn, du bloß Gemeinschaft, jedem anderen mit Verdacht zu lassen. Sage mir nicht, was ist doch schlecht, mit jemandem zusammen geworden. Du hast nie den Hunger gelen folklordomik millet olmalı. Turismen öldürüldü.